Okay, I hope you can hear me well, even though I cannot see my OBS screen right now. I wanted to clear something that's going to be critical for homework 5, the first part of the opamp homework, which is about voltage division, actually, with opamps. So I wanted to remind you that, so let's say you were asked, what is V out if all resistors are 1 kilo ohm? So here I have 10 resistors. In principle, they're in series, and I realize you're going to tell me, look, these R1 and R2 are not really in series because there is an affair here. However, this wire here does not carry any current. So the op-amp, the inputs to the op-amp, it turns out these two inputs are hooked up to an extremely high input impedance on the op-amp. So these two currents here are 0, like we said in class, even for the comparator. So this doesn't have any resistors associated with it. So it's this op-amp is hooked up as a comparator. And so it's only going to look at the plus and the minus and say, okay, whoever wins, the V out is going to be either minus VCC, which is 2 volts, or plus VCC, which is 8 volts. So this is going to be V out, but let's see which one. So back to the resistors that I was talking about, I was saying that they are in series, and this will be very useful when you're designing circuits to turn on an LED in case of the battery going below or above a certain voltage. So basically you want to compare that voltage. Let's say if you want a battery, below 2 volts to turn on an LED, you need to put that battery input on one side and comparing to 2.5 on possibly the minus a negative input, or the other way around. So here I have 20 volts, which is the power supply. So when there is an arrow like this, 20 volts versus ground, these resistors are being given 20 volts, and there are 10 resistors, which means each resistor has really 2 volts in this direction here. So because of the 10 resistors are all 1 kilo ohms, I know that there's 2 volts in each one of them. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this nodal voltage here, this V1, is going to be 14 volts in relationship to ground. This is 16, and this guy here, this voltage here, even though it's 0 current, has 18 volts. Not that I can draw with my trackpad here, but anyway, so the minus input has 18, the plus input has 14, the non-inverting input. So the inverting input wins, and therefore the output is 2 volts because that's minus VCC. I hope this helps you solve some of the homework assignments. If not, please send me another email asking for what you'd like me to answer.